Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today we are doing another love it or leave it. I went back and forth whether to make this an affordable activewear video because we have a lot of affordable pieces today. It's actually like all affordable activewear, but I also had some quality updates and favorites that I wanted to talk about. So I figured we'd make it a love it or leave it. If you guys are new, love it or leave it's are kind of my, I would say like quarterly activewear videos where I do a bunch of mini reviews of items that, you know, I don't feel like need their own full review. I do quality updates on pieces I've been wearing a lot to see like, are they lasting? Are they not lasting? Or sometimes I just have like opinion changes. I do have an opinion change today. And then lastly, we have some favorites. Mostly non-activewear favorites today, just things that like I feel like chatting with you guys about because my other videos don't really lend myself to chatting about just like other things all the time. So this is a video where I feel like we can just chat about things. Also, by the time this video is posted, it'll probably be 2 weeks later, but I am officially done with dental school and I've passed all my licensing boards and my degree was conferred just a few days ago. So I am officially a dentist, guys. It's amazing. We did it. Thank you to everyone who's been here along my journey. I know some of you guys have been here since literally my first semester of dental school. I started this channel like my senior year of college. So it's been a long journey. Don't worry, I'm not done making content, but I will be doing kind of like post-grad dental school wrap-up Q&A on the channel soon. So I did have a little community post where you could ask questions, but feel free to leave your questions about anything related to that down below. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So the most notable thing we are reviewing today is Kamo Fitness has a new collection. Should be launching around May 5th, but this is the Court collection. A ton of cute, summery, springish colors. This top is one of them, and they also have a new fabric. It's called their new Featherlite fabric. So actually a lot of these shapes of the bottoms are very similar to our old favorites, the Serenity shorts. But this new Featherlite fabric is a more lightweight and it's softer, just like a little more naked feel. The Serenity shorts, I will always love the Serenity shorts. And they're a little bit on like the thicker side. So if you are more of like a naked feel kind of girly, the Featherlite, I'm really liking it. I always love a lightweight fabric. So the composition of this one is a 69% nylon, 31% spandex. And as you can see, we have some super cute colors. So let's kick it off with the Featherlite Enhance 6-inch shorts. And I'll go over all of the colors as we introduce them, but these are the Featherlite 6-inch shorts. So we'll do a side-by-side of these and the Serenity shorts, but they are really basically the same shape. They have like a slightly tapered waistband, no top band and no front seam. Also, if you guys are unfamiliar with Kamo, all of the pieces in this collection are under $38 and the shorts and sports bras will be under $30. So I believe the shorts are usually around like $24, but this fabric is so nice. And especially I feel like with more affordable brands, sometimes the fabric quality suffers a little bit, but I feel like Kamo did an excellent job with this fabric. So we have no front seam. We have a little, okay, this is slightly different. I didn't notice this. We have a triangle gusset instead of a slightly extended, kind of more like oval teardrop shaped gusset that the Serenity shorts have. So we'll see that in the side by side. I actually really like this triangle gusset. I feel like you never see it. It's a lot more hidden, but it still does the trick. The shorts have a 6-inch inseam, which is my preferred short inseam. I just wore them to the gym today. Didn't need to adjust them at all. And then you have a tonal Kamo K logo in the back, and then some curved glute seams, so they're nice and flattering on the glutes. And then here is an up close of the fabric. It's just like lightly brushed, super soft, and super stretchy. The 6-inch shorts are coming in, this is the Loden Frost color, as well as Porpoise, which is like this kind of taupe, Skyway, which is this light blue, black, and then Black Iris, which is a navy. Okay, I'm popping in here because I literally don't know why I didn't notice this before. Just an oversight, but I knew the Featherlite Enhanced shorts were contouring the glutes a little bit better. You can see in the side by side, but the Featherlite shorts definitely like go up into the glutes and contour them better. So you get a little bit of extra glute separation. It is because there is a hidden scrunch going up the back of the shorts. And I did not notice this before. So it's an elastic that goes up the back rise seam of the leggings. We've talked about this in my hidden scrunch video. I love this. It's a subtle way without like actually scrunching the fabric to get some glute separation in the back, but you can totally tell when this is on. It's not a very invasive one, which is why I didn't really even like notice it when it was on, but it definitely works. So these do have a hidden scrunch. The 4-inch shorts do as well. I think that's why they're called the Enhance shorts, not just like the Featherlite shorts. So just throwing the shorts on. So this is before I adjust them in any way. And then the thing about a hidden scrunch is you do have to pull a little bit of extra fabric up, but you can definitely pull these up the glutes and make them super flattering. And I have worn these shorts for a couple workouts now and they've stayed up the whole time. So you're gonna continue to get this kind of glute separation throughout the workout. But if you're not a big fan of like the wedgie look, you really don't have to wear these up the glutes. Can just as easily wear them like normal shorts. All right, here are the Featherlite shorts. So I love a 6-inch short. It's a perfect length for me. It doesn't ride up, just gives me a nice good amount of coverage. We're getting a high rise, and these are definitely a little bit snug. Not in like a, oh, that's like constricting me way, just like they are a snug fit. So if you're in between, I would size up, but in general, true to size, I like the fit of these. Even though they're snug, they have a ton of stretch, so they don't really impinge your workouts or anything. That's not really the correct way to say things. Get in the way of your workouts, whatever. Definitely thick thigh friendly. They are not squishing my thighs down. Flattering on the glutes as well. Medium to high booty scale. The seams go above the glutes. You can definitely get these situated around the glutes a little bit more. You're gonna lose a little length when you do that, but they definitely can be very flattering on the glutes. This material is not going to be very cellulite friendly though. It's very thin, very stretchy, and there's a lot of light colors, so just be aware of that. We have no front seam. I love the triangle gusset because it's really not very visible. Overall compression is about a light to medium. And yeah, personally, I do like a very soft fabric like this, a lightweight fabric. So I might like these even more than the Serenity shorts just because this is just kind of my preferred material. But basically if you like the Serenity short shape, they're very similar to that. All right, next we have the Featherlite Enhanced 4-inch wrap shorts. So same material and also a very similar structure to the Serenity 4-inch shorts. So it would be nice if they occasionally switched it up so that the 4-inch shorts had a straight waistband and the 6-inch had a wrap waistband, just because I don't really wear the 4-inch shorts very much, therefore I don't really get to wear the wrap waist. These ones come in all the same colors as the 6-inch shorts, except they come in this peach bud color instead of black, so the 4-inch don't come in black. This one still has that same classic extended gusset that the Serenity shorts had, and we have those curved glute seams in the back, and then we just have a little cross waist here. So let's try them on. All right, here are the 4-inch wrap waist shorts. So they're very similar to the Serenity shorts. They just have a stretchier, more naked feel. Like these are so stretchy. This is the kind of stretch I love from fabric. Like there's really no like end point to the stretch. So very comfortable, very soft. We have the little cross waist, about a mid to high rise because it does come down just a little bit with the little crossover. No front seam. And although this length is a little too short for me personally and they would roll up, they're otherwise very stretchy at the thigh seam, so I would still say they're thick thigh friendly. Also, yes, I have a little bit of a bike shorts tan. I went hiking in some bike shorts and it was a longer hike than I expected, so we have a little bit of a tan line. It'll go away soon. No seams up the side here, and then we do have some curved seams in the back, so medium high on the booty scale. Again, not a lot of cellulite coverage, and as you can see, the waistband is definitely more opaque than the body of the shorts, so these are going to be a nude underwear only kind of short. Then we have the Cozytech sweatshorts. So these are just like a little pair of cozy lounge shorts. They have an elastic waistband. There's no drawstring, but I felt like they fit well. And they have like the softest little inside material. I'm wearing the taupe ones right now, just so comfy. So here is the inside. You can see it's super fluffy. And then the outside is just kind of like a classic fleece sweatshirt material. They have a 3-inch inseam, and then they have 2 little pockets in the front, and these come in basically all of the colors as well. Yeah, these come in all of the same colors as everything else, except they also come in Java brown. Okay, here are the Cozytech shorts. This is a size small, and the waist actually fits well, like because these are so relaxed and they're also pretty lightweight, they're not being weighed down. So I definitely am not like snatched in the waist, but it's like a lounge short. You're not really supposed to be. So I would suggest true to size, but if you're in between, I would probably size down because they are a pretty oversized relaxed fit. They're a 3-inch inseam, but with lounge shorts you usually get a little bit more coverage, so we don't have any cheek exposure, but they are like a kind of wider leg, so I don't really feel like I'm gonna expose anyone if I lift my legs up. We have 2 pretty spacious front pockets here. But yeah, they're just like a really soft little short. I feel like I would have loved if they had a little top to go with it, but technically you can wear, you know, the tops in the porpoise color, but I'd prefer like, you know, maybe like a sweatshirt or something. They do have Cozytech sweatshirts, just in different colors, but definitely I think the highlight of these shorts is how soft they are on the inside. And then we don't really have a lot of details going on in the back. So that's it for the leggings. Then let's talk about some of the tanks. And I am excited about these tanks. I'm not as excited about some of the sports bras, so we'll talk about that in a minute. So we'll start out with the Aria ribbed tank bra. So this one actually came out maybe a year ago at this point in black and white, and it was super popular and it sold out very quickly. So they're bringing it back, except this time it's in 4 colors. We have taupe, the Skyway, a lime green, and then black. So Kamo does an excellent job of their built-in bra tanks like this. It has a full built-in bra with removable cups on the inside and an elastic. And then this one's made of a more sleek performance material and has some cute little wrap detail. So the material kind of goes in and then out on this side for a cute little wrapped effect. A little peekaboo cutout detail, but it really doesn't show like a lot of cleavage. And then a faux wrap detail in the back. So this is the cropped version. Let's try this one on. Okay, here is the cropped Aria tank. I love this one. I think it's super wearable and cute. So we do have a full built-in bra with removable cups. It's made of a nice like sleek ribbed material, so almost a little bit performance. It's lightweight. I like the little cutout detail. Overall coverage, I would have to say medium because I definitely do get a little peep of cleavage here. Side boob coverage is good though. And then the back is very simple. I would say overall, very true to size. Get your normal size. But if you're in between, it's so stretchy that I would be inclined to choose a size down, but you can really go either way. It's definitely very true to size. But yeah, the cropped one ends like a couple inches below where your sports bra would. And for me, it does show a little bit of skin, and we'll try the waist length one next. But then there's also the Aria ribbed tank in the waist length version. So this is significantly longer, kind of a more almost full length alternative to the crop. I love tanks with a length like this because it just hits to the top of your legging waistband. So if you're not really like interested in showing any skin, this is going to provide a lot more coverage. This one is just coming in the taupe and black. I think it's actually called beige, but I keep calling it taupe because it's a taupe. So same details, we still have the built-in bra on the inside, but you just have a little more length. Okay, here is the waist length Aria tank. So this one clearly is longer, and sometimes with these longer tanks that are more like of a waist length, I get a little bit of flaring at the bottom, just because that's not like snug all the way down. This one is snug all the way down, so it's a perfect fit for me. So this would definitely be a top pick for me just because it's so hard to find longer tops like this with a built-in bra. And I sometimes feel like when brands do a longer top, they make it like all the way over your butt and then it always rides up. So this is just a perfect length. I'm not showing any skin. Same about medium coverage on the top, medium support. And then the back is also very similar with the cross back. So this one only comes in this beige color and black, but I will definitely be getting a lot of use out of these. All right, so next let's talk about some of the sports bras. I can't wear any of these sports bras that they are launching this time, which is kind of disappointing. So if you're a smaller chest, you might be able to wear some of these. So we're gonna start out with the Sienna sports bra. I tried to wear this one to the gym today, but as you can see, there's just not a lot of coverage. This is the one where if you're a small cup size, absolutely go for this because it's super cute and I love the strappy back detail. But they had the Iris sports bra like a couple months ago. That one also had a cute strappy back, but the coverage was actually really good. This one is just like a minimal coverage bra. So I tried to wear it to the gym today. I leaned over to do a couple things. The nip was out, so I had to throw on my emergency gym tank that I keep in my bag just for when I'm testing out sports bras that we're not sure about because I just could not stay contained. I even took out the cup pads for extra space, still wasn't working. So anyways, this is the Sienna sports bra. It is also made of the Featherlite fabric. Everything in this collection except for the Cozytech shorts is made of that fabric. We have a little ruched detail in the front. There are kind of oval, round, removable cup pads, and then some elastic straps, cute open back. So let's try this on. All right, here is the Sienna bra. So we have this little ruched detailing in the front. There are cup pads, and then the highlight is definitely the super open strappy back. So it's definitely a little bit snug overall. I'd say this bra runs on the smaller side, so if you're in between, the size up. And yeah, just really not for the large cup size girlies. We're spilling out the side, the top, even a little at the bottom. So I really thought I could just kind of like wear this, because right now I'm okay. So I thought I could wear it to the gym. It was not a good choice. So you've learned from me. There is like a little bit of an elastic seam along the bottom here, so it can kind of sit under the bust like that. Low coverage, light support. We're not even gonna try that. And then it's made out of that same material, so it's really soft. So if you are a small cup size, this is a super cute bra, but obviously it's not going to be the most functional. And I will say sometimes I do have low coverage bras that I don't fall out of. This is not one of them. I definitely fell out of it. Next we have the Isla sports bra. I just wanted to hold up this gardenia color. It's like a nice little cream, but I feel like it's gonna be a little too bright for the camera, so we're going to talk about this one in the Load and Frost. So this is the Isla sports bra. I was super excited about this one because I loved the little contour detailing. Right now I'm really into like the corset style detailing, the little like curved underbust detailing. I think it's really cute, and it's a nice way to add a little detail to a sports bra without being like necessarily like a different color. But the strap situation on this one, I don't understand the strap situation. We'll get into it in a second. But it's a long line sports bra, so we do have removable cups in this area, and then there's that little underbust raised piping detail, and then you do have a long line section on the bottom, and there is a little seam at the bottom but not a real elastic down there. And then you have two spaghetti straps and then little elastics in the back of the sports bra, and it leaves you with like a little keyhole detail back there. Except we'll try this one on, but the straps compared to some of the other tops, like we'll talk about this one in a second. This one you can see I'm spilling. Okay, this one's not working either. I knew this one wasn't working, but I didn't know it was this bad. So this one is like, the cup pads are like literally up here. I can't believe I'm wearing this like right now. I should have not worn this, but anyway. The like boob area is like way up here, and I am like down here, and I generally feel like I kind of have like a shorter upper torso area because in general straps are long on me. So this one's really short. This one, the straps are so long, like a good like 3 inches too long. And I don't understand how one item could be so short up here and then one could be so long. Like, did we not have people trying these items on? Like, I don't get it, but we'll see when I try this on. The straps are incredibly long and they're not adjustable. If they were adjustable, there would be no problems, but it is not adjustable. So anyways, let's try it on. Here is the bra, and as you can see, the straps are just like miles long, like so long. This top should be so much higher up. Like when I first put it on, it's like way down here, and it's just weird. Like, I don't get it. That's not a very like normal fit issue. And the rest of it, like the bottom band feels snug. Like maybe I could size down, but I just don't really think it would help the straps that much. And again, like it might be a little bit too snug if I do that. So putting everything aside, I do like the little underbust contour, although because the straps are kind of long, I'm kind of like folding over it a little bit. So yeah, you can't really see it that well, but it kind of curves up into the strap area. I'm gonna go with a low coverage just because I feel like I'm having a lot of side boob, although I'm not really lifted enough to have like very much cleavage. Support, I don't even need to jump. Going to be a low. There's no support. And then the back has some more strappy detail and some elastics in these little situations here. But yeah, I just felt like this one had so much potential. Like the designs themselves are really cute. Love the colors, and I just really want to wear a full camo set, but this top just fits very poorly. Again, it's just kind of strange to me why this top, this area is so short, and then on this top, it's so long. Like that just seems kind of inconsistent. So the tops in this collection, besides the Aria ribbed tanks, love those. These ones are just not doing it for me. And then the Isla short sleeved top, that is what I'm wearing right now. So it has that little underbust contour detailing like the Isla sports bra. It's got little cap sleeves. It is a higher neckline, and then you have a full open back, and it does actually have removable cups, so you don't have to wear a sports bra under it. You can still have your support this way, which is nice because it has the open back. So if you were to wear a sports bra under it, it would kind of ruin that effect. But like I said, it's not really fitting very well. So let's try it on. Okay, so I've just been sitting, lounging in this top, and it just continues to ride up. Like, do we see right now my actual girls are down here and the cup pads are like way up there because the cup pads can't go below this line. I would say, okay, maybe is it running big, but it's not too tight anywhere, like around there. So I don't think that's the problem. So like where it's supposed to be is like this. And I have the girls to kind of hold it in place. Like if you are like very flat chested, like it might just like want to ride up, but it's still riding up for me. So unfortunately, I'm not a fan of this top. I just think there's not nearly enough space in this area. It needs to be much lower. So we have the short sleeves, the removable cups, no elastics, just seams there. And the open back with a little twist detail, super cute. You have the logo in the center back there. But yeah, I think the only way you could make this top work is if you have a very short upper torso, which again, I don't think I have a very like long measurement here. I don't even know what you would call that measurement, but just not working for me, unfortunately. So I guess we could kind of rate this, I mean, if it were a bra, like medium support because there are cut pads, and then obviously full coverage. And the last Kamo Fitness piece launching is the court dress. So this is also made of the Featherlite material. It has, again, some cute underbust contour detailing, except it's piped in a different color. So this one, the contrast is actually the black iris color. And then there's some more detailing down the side. And then we go to the inside, which I think this just went like above and beyond. But first of all, no front seam on the inside. Sometimes brands do a front seam on the inside of like skirts and dresses because you're not really gonna see it. So sometimes I don't care about that, but sometimes the front seam settles in places I don't want. So nice to have no front seam. And they also added like contoured glute seams in the back, which again, not gonna see it, but I like that they have that. The inseam on the inside is only 3 inches though, so unfortunately that will roll on me. I prefer a little bit longer of an inner short inseam. And then here is the inside of the dress. We do have cut pads, but there's no elastic. I was a little surprised to see that because the camo bodysuits do have a full elastic lining at the bottom, but we'll see if it still has enough support. It might. Generally I need that little elastic, and then we have the little crisscross strap details. So let's try it on. Okay, so here is the court dress. I really wanted to love this, but there's definitely a couple things I don't love about it. So first of all, the shape. It's like, I would say it's not like tight against the body, but just like a little bit of extra space. So it's not like a super flared dress, which is kind of nice to have, just, you know, something a little bit, you know, more spacious. The top coverage, I feel like I'm getting a little bit of side boob, but overall solid medium coverage on the top. And I am getting nice and compressed on the top as well. So I feel like I have a good medium support. So not having that elastic isn't causing too many problems for me, although I just really would prefer if it was there. We have the contour seam detailing, which is cute. Would have been nice maybe if it carried along to the back. And then we have the crisscross straps. The straps are made of the Featherlite material as well as everything else, so everything is very soft. It's not going to cause like a lot of strain on the traps. And then we have the inner shorts, again, a little bit short on the inside, but we have no front seam. And again, people won't really see this, but you have the curved glute seams as well. But my issue with the dress is that it's just like way too short. Not even just because I'm tall, but you can like basically see the shorts underneath the dress when I'm standing up, and that's just way too short. The dress needs to be like a good 2-3 inches, maybe more, longer than the shorts, because, you know, I know it's an exercise dress, people know you're wearing shorts under it, but I don't want to see them. And I feel like it's just way too easy to see them here. So not long enough for me. I think just like personally, I might prefer a little bit more of a flare, just so it's more of like a free moving dress. It's not like clinging to your shape as much. But yeah, very soft, very comfortable. I just would definitely have liked quite a bit more length. All right, that is everything launching for Kamo Fitness. I forgot to mention, I do have a discount code with Kamo. You can use code Kathryn and it gives you 5% off. The items are already really affordable, so I know it's only 5%, but all of the items launching are around like $23, $24, with the exception of the dress. It's like a little higher price. I love Kamo. They are absolutely my #1 affordable brand. They just make incredible pieces. Again, I definitely prefer like the bottoms in this collection to the tops, with the exception of the Aria tank. That one is super cute. So top picks would be the 6-inch shorts and the Aria tanks. Not this top, because I need to really get myself back. Okay, there we go. It's just not working. All right, we need to speed things up because this video is gonna get long. Okay, next we are trying some items from Sunzel. So I tried some Sunzel items recently and a lot of them had front seams, but I recently discovered that they do have quite a few no front seam items. So if you guys don't know Sunzel, they are an affordable activewear brand that sells mainly on Amazon. So I reviewed them in a like viral Amazon legging video, but we are going to start out with their 5-inch no front seam shorts. Let me just confirm that these are 5 inches. I've started just keeping my little measuring tape next to me. Yes, 5 inches. Also, I know I'm sitting like really weirdly today. I just like can't get comfortable. So these are the 5-inch shorts. Compared to the Kamo Fitness shorts we just reviewed, I would say these have a little bit of a softer feel. Like they're definitely visibly more brushed. Like I'm seeing more of that like kind of fuzziness, but they are a little bit thicker, a little more heavyweight. So here's an up close. You can just kind of see some of the fuzziness going on. And the seams that they're using are similar to like the Buff Bunny Rosa legging seams. They're kind of that like thinner, almost kind of more raised type seam. We have curved glute seams in the back and then just straight across in the front, and an extended crotch gusset, and then no top band. So these have everything that I look for in a pair of bottoms. The color, also super cute, and they're affordable, and it's actually hard to find a 5-inch short. A lot of brands like to do either 4 or 6. So let's try these on. All right, here are the 5-inch shorts. So, oh, they have a hidden waistband pocket. I never do anything with that, but it's there. These are definitely a very high rise. They're going above the belly button, so if you have a longer torso, these would be great. Kind of a longer waistband too, so I feel like it almost extends into the lower tummy area. But the seams in the back still go above the glutes and kind of contour the glutes, so medium to high on the booty scale. I'm getting about a medium compression on these. Since I just am trying these on after the camo ones, the fabric is definitely a good amount thicker, and it's not going to be as naked feel. You're not going to be able to like, you know, have it contour the glutes as much in the back. So just keep that in mind, but it's still a super soft fabric, still very stretchy. These are the 5-inch inseam, and I think the seam is just a little bit snug on the bottom. You can see it is cutting in just a little bit. So I wouldn't consider these the most thick thigh friendly. Could I still wear them? Sure, but if you carry a little more weight in your thighs, just be careful with these ones. And they are 5 inches, and they're feeling a little bit short, so they might stay put on me. Generally 6-inch shorts always stay put. 5-inch, it's kind of a hit or miss. Maybe because these are a little more snug, they would not roll on me, but it's hard to say until I get a workout in, which I will try to do soon. But these are definitely cute, flattering, and the material is super soft. Okay, next we have the Sunzel 5-inch bike shorts with pockets. I love a good pocket short, especially now that I'm going outside doing more walks. I like to have the pocket for my keys and my phone. These are cute. I'm not entirely sure what color this is. This material, it feels similar, almost a little bit less brushed though, but I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be the same short, just in a different color. So we have the same general shape, no front seam. These will probably replace the colorful koala pocket shorts I used to have. Those always had a front seam, and there are just too many options to be wearing front seams these days. And then we have 2 side phone pockets, which I love to see. Let's try these on. Okay, and here are the pocket shorts. Again, a nice high rise over the belly button, no front seam. These ones are feeling a little bit more compressive. There's a couple extra layers of fabric, so sometimes you get a little more compression because of that. You have the side pockets here, so they can fit a full phone, and these are 5-inch inseams, so I wish they were a little bit longer for me, but I still think these are wearable. Seams are above the glutes, medium to high on the booty scale. I forgot to mention this for the last shorts, but definitely size up if in between on these, just because I'm getting a little bit of compression in the thighs. You can see it is cutting in a little bit, so just definitely not the most thick thigh friendly. Still definitely wearable for me. It's not like uncomfortably tight, but it's definitely something that I am noticing. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna wear these on walks and stuff, and I like the material. It's nice and soft. I like the seams, the quality all feels really good. Just could use a little more thigh space. Okay, I also got some Sunzel crop tanks. So these are in a size extra small, small. Okay, so they're just like little, oh, these are kind of fun. These are feeling very like Free People. I feel like Free People does a lot of like ribbed tops like this. So they actually came in a 3-pack, and the size is extra small, small, but they are very stretchy, so I wouldn't worry too much about sizing. But it looks like just kind of a high neck, kind of like mid-length crop, but there is no sports bra lining or anything on the inside, so questionable whether I could wear this without a bra or not. All right, so here is the tank. It definitely is not giving me the support or lift that I would want, so if you are someone who needs a built-in bra into your tops, I would not recommend this one. It is super cozy, good for lounge, but you're definitely not getting that lift and support that some tops give you. Definitely true to size though. If you're in between, I would size down. This is an extra small, and I'm generally a small on tops, and this fits. But yeah, light support. It's really not a workout top. This would definitely just be for lounge, or if you are smaller chested and feel like you can work out without an actual like elastic and cup pads and everything, then this could work for you. And then we have Sunzel 4-inch biker shorts. I wouldn't really call 4-inch a bike short, but okay. And these are cross waist. So, ooh, a nice like thick cross waist. I like that. It also dips down a little bit in the front for some lower tummy control. And then just some simple semi-contoured seams in the back, but it's all made of that same fabric. And I feel like the Sunzel materials, they're just very soft. Like if you like a soft fabric, I've been really happy with the Sunzel stuff. I wish these were a little bit longer, but it is what it is. Let's try them on. Okay, here are the shorts. I really like the waistband. It reminds me a lot of the Buff Bunny Monarch legging waistband in the thickness and the height. So it's definitely a higher rise than the camo one we just reviewed, but I love the material. They have a very soft material. It's a little bit snug on the thighs, not to a point where I feel like super constricted, but definitely a little bit noticeable. Overall compression is still about a light to medium, and I just love how soft it is, and I love that they're doing no front seam. So I would say these are really nice, affordable shorts. It's hard to find no front seam affordable stuff. That's why I love camo so much. But in terms of 4-inch inseam shorts, I actually prefer these to the camo ones because I do like a little bit of a higher rise. But if you have a shorter torso, the camo ones would probably be better. And the booty scale, seams are going above the glutes, so might as well give these a medium to high on the booty scale. And lastly, they are not necessarily activewear, but I've been loving these like super stretchy bodysuits. I have reviewed them on just like YouTube shorts and TikTok and stuff, but the Pumiey bodysuits on Amazon, they are like so comfy. I sometimes don't love wearing bodysuits because I feel like they can get kind of like uncomfortable in the crotch area, but these ones are so stretchy that I have no problem with it. So this one is a size small. Let's see. Oh, it's a little mock neck situation. That's gonna be fun to get on. But I love all these bodysuits because they're double lined with this ultra stretchy fabric. So I find with the double lining, they're really nice and opaque, and none of like the little sleeve holes cut into you or anything. This one looks like a thong back, which I do prefer because I don't want to wear a bodysuit just to get underwear lines, with little clasps at the bottom. And what is the fabric composition? And it's made of an 80% polyamide, 20% elastane. So it's kind of made of like an activewear top material, but in bodysuit form. And this one it feels kind of more like a sleek performance, maybe a little bit shiny in some lights, but let's try it on. Okay, I would just like to share that this bodysuit the material is so stretchy that I am able to get a mock neck, like turtleneck situation on by stepping into it, because I hate putting bodysuits over my head and then clasping them. Like I just find it very uncomfortable. So I was able to step into this and it was literally no problem. So here's this one. I feel like the sleeves, is this backwards? Like, did I do something wrong? No, I think this is the right way. I just feel like the sleeves on this one are a little bit weird. Like I would have liked them to be a little more tank style, but it is what it is. True to size. Definitely size down if in between, just because it's so stretchy and none of the seams are constricting or anything. But I am obviously wearing a bra under this one, and because it's double thickness, you don't really see a lot of the lines. So I think these bodysuits are super comfortable and long torso friendly because they have so much vertical stretch as well, that I will definitely keep wearing these. And then I got another one in the color Mocha. So this one is also a small, and this one is more of like a V-neck style with short sleeves, but still a bodysuit and still looks like it's a thong in the back, which again, I prefer, but it's made of that same material. This one feels a little bit more brushed. So here is a close-up of the material. It's like the kind of ideal material you'd want for an activewear top, except it's in bodysuit form. Okay, so here's the bodysuit. Again, you could definitely wear a bra under this. I know in some of the other ones that I've had from them, I haven't had to wear a bra, but you definitely feel a little bit like more supportive when there's a bra in there. But I love the material, super soft and stretchy. Definitely can size down if in between, because the material just, even all the seams are super stretchy. And it's also long torso friendly because it is so stretchy. So excuse that I have like underwear on like underneath this, but it's kind of like, it kind of comes up a little bit higher, but if you wore high-waisted jeans or something, it would be covering it. It does have the thong back, but it's just like a lot more comfortable in the crotch area than a lot of other bodysuits because it's so stretchy and the seams aren't stiff and itchy. So I feel like the sleeve length could almost be a little bit shorter. It's almost more like a half sleeve instead of like, you know, like a cap, but yeah. One final mini review, I got a new pair of shoes that I've been liking recently. So these are the New Balance Fresh Foams, and I wanted to share because I initially got these in a size 8 wide because I have wide feet. Whenever it comes to like heels or anything, I can't fit in a normal heel. Like I have to get wide. Same with boots and all that. I got the wide in these shoes and they were like so wide. I was like, what is going on? They were like double the width of this and it was just crazy, and I did not need that much width. It was to the point where my foot was like moving around in them and I had to tighten up the laces so much so that my feet could stay in one place, but then the laces were too tight. So I exchanged them and just got to the size 8. This one is much better. This is like the like moonstone color or something. It's almost like white, but it's just like a little bit off. So it'll hold up to dirt a little bit better, but they're super cushiony, super soft. I also like how everything is just kind of like one color. Like the bottom matches like the rest of the shoe. And I'm going on a trip this summer where I'm going to need some walking shoes, and I just know these will be comfortable but still could be like kind of cute to go with my outfits. Okay, next moving on to quality updates. Let's start off with like a semi-good, semi-bad. So the Pop Flex flare leggings, these were my favorite flare leggings of last year. And there are definitely some things I love about these leggings, but they are not perfect by any means. Like I still have not found the perfect pair of flare leggings because there's so many brands that like don't make ones with no front seam, and Pop Flex, they don't have a front seam, but the waistband is kind of like low on these. They cut off my glutes a little bit. I feel like whenever I wear them, I look very wide, and usually like I like to have a little bit more like definition to my waist, which I feel like I don't really get with these. But the place where these flare is like perfect for me. I'm also convinced that these are not the length that they say they are. It says right here on the tag that they are a 33-inch inseam, but since I have my little measuring tape here, we're just gonna measure them right now. Yep, they are 32. They are 32 inches, not 33. So that's one thing. But my positive quality update on these is I actually wear these a lot, just like out and about for errands, going on the plane, because I don't like to wear like regular leggings on the plane usually, but a flare legging, I just like that it kind of like gets away from your leg a little bit. These are made of like a kind of brushed material, but I have zero pilling between the thighs, and that is one place where I get pilling because my thighs, they rub together and I'm walking a lot. So here's the inside. I've worn these and washed these a bunch of times and I have absolutely no pilling. So that is a positive quality update. And my negative quality update slash opinion change. So we talked in my hidden scrunch legging video about the Paragon Sculpt Seam leggings. I was a big fan of them at that time. I liked them. I only had the black though, and I feel like that was the issue. So I recently got another color of the Sculpt Seam leggings. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the Paragon Sculpt Seam legging are like a super stretchy naked feel legging that has a hidden elastic up the back rise seam so that it can kind of go in between the glutes and contour the glutes without having a distinct scrunch. So this is a feature I really love in leggings, and not a lot of leggings have this feature. But I wore these leggings to play pickleball one day, and oh my god, like they slid down so much. They were so saggy by the end. Like it was nowhere even near sculpting my glutes with the seam. I just feel like this fabric quality is just not good, and I couldn't really see it as much when I was wearing the black because black hides a lot, but when you see it in this green, like it's thin but not in like a ooh like that's naked feel way. It's like more like flimsy, kind of shiny, and just like it just like doesn't feel like a high quality fabric. And the fact that these didn't stay up at all, by the end of us playing pickleball, like I was pulling up these leggings so much that I'll never wear them again. I was not a big fan. I know you guys have had some problems with these leggings being very delicate, again with the fabric. With the black leggings, I was on board with them. I liked them, but I don't really wear black leggings to work out in very much. So as soon as I actually got like a workout in these or like walking around, not a fan. So we are no longer Paragon Sculpt Seam Stans. We'll be waiting for a different hidden scrunch legging to come and actually make a difference. So moral of the quality update story, I do not have the perfect pair of flare leggings or the perfect hidden scrunch legging. So we'll still be on the hunt for those. And lastly, we're moving on to the favorites section. So I don't have any new activewear favorites, but I did want to share some new beauty favorites. But we're starting out with a self tan. As you guys know, I love a good self tan. I am naturally very pale. I don't like to be out in the sun. I don't tan very well. Also, you know, skin cancer. But I did a whole self tan routine video, and one of my old favorite self tans, which was the Loving Tan, it used to dry and be like dry to the touch right away, which is one of my things. Like, I don't like to sit around and be sticky for like 8 hours wearing my tan. But I recently got a new bottle of the Loving Tan and it no longer does that. So I was like, okay, now I no longer like the Loving Tan, because the only reason I liked it was because it would like dry quickly. It was like a good color and everything too. But this brand actually reached out to me on TikTok and they were like, oh, we'd love for you to try our self tan. And I was like, you know what, I'm always down to try a new self tan. And this of course isn't sponsored or anything, but this tan is incredible. Like, the texture of it is so easy to apply. It applies as a foam and it kind of starts almost as like an olive hue to cancel out some of like the orange tones, but it dries as a more like neutral, and it completely dries. Like, as soon as you put it on, like 30 seconds later, it is dry to the touch. So you don't feel sticky the whole time you're wearing the tan. So it actually doesn't really feel like you're wearing a tan at all. It does have a pretty heavy guide color, so that's my only thing. Like, it, like when you rinse it off, like the shower is like brown, but it does tell you like, you know, where you're going. So I don't necessarily mind a guide color, but I also, every time I wear this on my Instagram and I post like my outfits on my story, I'm always getting questions on what my tan is. And this has been the one I've gotten the most questions about. So I use the dark self-tanning mousse. It also is like an aerosol foam, so I've used it a couple times, but I still feel like there's a lot left in there. But I'm wearing it right now and I'm on like day 4. I'd say it's still like a pretty even tone, and it's still like a nice like dark shade even 4 days later. So it's been lasting really long, and it's just like one of the best self tans I've tried in a long time. Peta Jane Beauty, you can get it on their website. My next favorite is another beauty item. It's a popular item right now. There's a lot of hype around these, but I just love them. It's the Rare Beauty, I think they're called like the Soft Pinch blushes or something. Anyways, it's their liquid blushes. I have 3 colors. I've tried some other liquid blushes because I've been into like more cream products lately instead of powders, and these ones just blend the best. Like, I have a Say Beauty one, which I like, but whenever I use it with my beauty blender, it doesn't blend out as smoothly. You really have to use a brush, which I don't know, I feel like you just end up with too much product. So these are my favorite. I have the colors Joy, which is like a coral color. This is going to be used a lot in the summer. And this one, when I was first starting to use liquid blushes, I liked this one because it's more subtle, but now I'm like, give me more blush. Like, I applied 2 layers of the Encourage color, which is the last color. It's like a little bit darker. You would not say that this is too much blush. Like, it blends out so well, adds so much color to the face, and I just love them. They also have so much product in them. People say you just need like 1 tiny drop. Listen, I use more than they say because I've become a blush girly. So the Rare Beauty blushes definitely live up to the hype. I could have all the colors if I wanted. I would love like an even brighter pink at some point. Definitely a big fan. Everything I've tried from Rare Beauty so far has been really impressive, which I did a Sephora haul recently, and I also got their contour stick, which I'm wearing today. This was just on Instagram stories, but I feel like sometimes when like a celebrity, like this is Selena Gomez's makeup brand, comes out with a makeup brand, like you're just never sure if it's actually good, but they're actually doing an amazing job. And I haven't found a Rare Beauty thing that I have not liked yet. So shall we do one more favorite? Okay, we're gonna do one more favorite. Okay, I'm not bringing it in here because it's large, but I recently got the Beis luggage. I needed a new carry-on suitcase that was actually going to be like pretty spacious. I had one where you just filled in the one side, and I wanted one where you opened it up and could fill in both sides. And I got the Beis carry-on in the Atlas pink. Such a cute color. I hate like black luggage, which is also like, I had like navy blue before, and I want to be able to see my luggage like right away. Like if you have to check your carry-on or something, I just like to be able to see it. And everyone has black luggage and I just hate it. So I got the pink and it's amazing. Literally, I'm at the airport just like gliding with this thing along the side, and it just like glides right next to me. Like, it's like you're not even pushing it. The wheels are amazing. It has like the little like cushiony handle. It opens up. It's super spacious. It even comes with like a little like TSA lock on the side. I haven't figured out how to set that, but also like I don't really like lock my suitcase very much. So I could eventually figure that out, but I haven't yet. But if you're looking for a new carry-on suitcase, I actually have traveled quite a bit this year just for like various things, and I've used it a bunch and it's been great. I haven't had any issues with it. It's holding up very well, so Highly recommend. Okay, I'm sure this video is very, very long at this point, so thank you guys so much for watching. Leave your video requests and everything in the comments down below, and if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Thank you.